Good morning. My name is Philip Kent. I'm the owner of PSK Refractories in Milford, Pennsylvania. This video is meant for steel mill workers and foundrymen living in the United States, the greatest country in the world. If you don't believe that, you're pretty much an absolute idiot. At this point, after everything that you've seen, you have to understand that the United States is the best place to live in the world on planet Earth. Somebody tries to tell you otherwise, don't talk to them. They have no idea what they're doing, we're saying. Anyway, we're in a war. Ukraine has been invaded by the Russian military forces, and not only have residential buildings, hospitals, civilians on the street been targeted, but governmental agencies as well, trying to take out your big power players in Ukraine, trying to make a change in terms of what Russia wants. Exactly what they want, you and I will never know. We're not on that level. And you can read whatever you want in the newspapers, on Google News, Drudge Report, Fox, CNN, MSNBC. You don't really know what's happening, do you? I don't either. There's a 50 bullet point list is what Russia probably wants out of this. And the fact that we are now underway, what is your steel mill and foundry or forge doing to prevent an absolute catastrophe if prices begin to skyrocket for your bricks? Every one of you guys needs bricks. If you have a big bowl of molten metal carried around by a crane in your facility, you need to pay attention to what I'm about to say. You have to diversify your portfolio to more than one continent. Specifically, at least 3 countries should be making your brick. Split it between 3 vendors. That's the only way forward. The ruble right now is in the trash. The Turkish lira. Look what the Turkish lira has done over the last 4 or 5 months and what the prices are coming out of manufacturers in Turkey. The USD is holding strong. The euro is holding strong in the basket. But let me tell you, war can change that any day. If you look at history, it doesn't always repeat itself exactly, but it does repeat itself. And if you look at what happens with currency, GNP, GDP, general economies, trade, it fluctuates heavily. And you don't know exactly what way it's going to go. It just goes whichever way it feels necessary. The economy has its own mind, and it's not controlled by one person. So you've got to diversify where you're buying brick from. China seemed like a bad bet in the last 6 months. If you purchased a brick container or a trowel from China, you're probably kicking yourself in the ass. 3 years ago, different story. China was fantastic. China was amazing. And let me say this too. If you've purchased brick from China in the past, kudos to you. That was a smart idea. Because right now, the yuan is holding steady. Right now, it seems like to me, although China is an extremely expensive country to import from, whether you're in Mobile, Alabama, New York, Seattle, Washington, Long Beach, California, Houston, Texas, it doesn't matter. It's all expensive for the container shipping, plus all the delays. But the fact is, that could change tomorrow. And guess what? Since you've bought from that Chinese manufacturer before in your history, that manufacturer has your damn molds. You don't need to run a trial. You know that brick work or don't work. But at least you tried. At least you diversified. You tried something new. You didn't fix what was broken. You just said, let me think ahead here. Let me think ahead. Let me try a new manufacturer. And you're going to have to do the same thing over again now. If you don't have 3 manufacturers that are qualified on preferably 3 different continents that can make your brick, for each one of your bricks, some of you guys use alumina, some of you use dolomite, mag carbon, maybe you have mag chrome in your AOD. You need multiple parties that can make these brick. Otherwise, you might get stuck. And it won't end well. So yet again, here I am. Diversify your portfolio.